Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's me, it's Raine. I'm here again with my good friend TJ,
Hello, hello.
and we're back on the YouTube channel that I stole uh, during a big bank robbery. And this YouTube channel was just in the bank vault, and I thought it would be cool to take it, and now it is mine. Last time on Disco Elysium, we ended day one
Yeah.
and started day two. And honestly, that is about everything that happened. We had a fun dream sequence,
We talked to a
and
lawyer.
we did talk to a lawyer, and she was not very happy with us. And now we're on the balcony.
I
Uh,
somehow shocked Raine by mentioning that the Thai can talk.
the Thai, I think you're just lying to me. Until I hear the Thai talking, you're just lying to me. It's gaslighting. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Excuse me, Kim. These are all doors. This is just like a vent, a locked AC unit.
Yeah. What do you think about it, horrific necktie?
Says nothing because it can't talk. It's
Alright,
relying on me. I'm gonna pull out some bolt cutters and I'm gonna break into somewhere because I'm the police. Oh, I thought that was a person, the fan.
or as you keep saying, you are the law.
I am the law. Is this the one that's locked?
Yeah, that's the one
This
that's
door
locked.
has been closed with a padlock.
Okay. Give me bolt cutters.
You don't have your bag
This
out
door
either.
has been closed with a padlock.
Not yet. When I see a bag, I'll
Number
pull it
on the
out.
board says number
Well, you
11.
don't see as many of them if you don't have the bag
The
out.
shackle snaps
Oh.
like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Yeah. 1 sec. Let me put away my chain cutters and pull out my plastic bag.
Can you equip the alcohol?
I think I can drink it. Yeah. +1 physique, -1 morale.
Okay, I just thought it was under tools. I was like, huh.
Okay. Why was this place bolted? Just like a communist's room.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov. Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Krasmasa? No, I know that. He's a communist guy.
Yeah.
You have to admit, this Krasmazov bears a striking resemblance to me.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
No, it's purely coincidental.
Sure it is.
You're right. I'm no Krasmazov.
The lieutenant doesn't even bother to reply to this.
Damn. Stuff.
Yeah.
My cursor has been stuck on the hand for a while. Let's see. +1 conceptualization. Oh, it's a jacket.
Yeah.
Ho 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 ho!
Now you're styling.
I think I'll stick with this for a while. Got the new fit. Let's go to this store.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That is not what that said.
No.
Who is this? Demands a female voice, very intense. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
All right.
That is true.
Door number 9 is locked. What's this? A postcard. That
Yeah.
I'm just going to fucking take. Oh, hey. You're the cleaning lady.
Give me a moment.
Hello.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Oh.
Can't imagine it would.
You all right? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Hmm.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
God damn it.
Because you failed that check.
God damn it. I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology.
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You mean the star and antlers? I think that's the symbol of communism.
The symbol of what now?
God, every time there's politics, I have to read 1,000 different options.
Yep. Because the game lets you have your character make whatever opinions he wants.
I'm not trying to go hard into politics. Communism. It's a political ideology.
Ah. All I know about politics is that it's brought us more harm than good.
Yeah. What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
I'm so glad that the Martin Martinez comment vanished as soon as I use it immediately. That's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind.
You were saying?
Then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Gotta bite the bullet. I've gotta. No, I'm failing my own fucking real life volition check. I'm not asking that stupid ass question. Let's go to this balcony.
It's fine. Earlier I had to put a volumetric shit compressor in my real life thought cabinet.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Honestly, visual calculus is like my best friend because it always just tells me the truth and like it does cool things. It does like math. That's what I
Yeah.
get.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Let's look at the ruins.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Who did this? This damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol.
Alright. That's about as we just like here. Yoink. Let's go to this box. We're going to it. We're
Gonna get that
Okay.
box.
it.
Hey, Cindy.
Cindy. That's what I meant. $2.25.
Yeah.
Give me that bottle. And the box, I guess.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
I don't have time for this. Honestly. Like, she's gonna give us nothing. Is this?
You do currently
This is-
have no
yeah.
reason to talk to Cindy.
Yeah. We haven't talked to this door, I don't think. Ooh, we have not. Cindy? Pants!
Pants! You got a set of jeans? Or pair of jeans? What did I say set?
A set.
+1 electrochemistry, god ass.
Savoir faire.
It does reduce one of your best stats.
I mean, this one does too. I think I'd rather keep Savoir Faire a little less awful. You know?
Fair enough.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into.
And they got
Makes
some
you
shit
look
in them.
cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
You look a lot less like a hobo now.
Raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in
Okay, encyclopedia.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots, with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon. You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree bark.
Why do I even care about this?
Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please.
Cinnamon's not a fruit.
Can a used wrapper shrug? Seems like that's what the wrapper is doing somehow.
Alright, I'll just hang on to
You
this.
carefully fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket, lovingly even, despite the strange feeling of regret.
What happened to your hat?
Okay. I just didn't put it on. I didn't feel like it.
It does
put it
make net 0 on your reaction speed.
That's it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it gives +1 to your reaction speed.
lowers my rhetoric, but how much do I really care? I look like a hipster.
Yeah.
Better than a hobo.
That outfit plus that hat.
All right. Well, what to do, what to do, what to do.
You have a lot of things you could do.
Sure do.
Like, it's been a day. You could go ask about the number on the armor.
Oh, yeah. Let's go do that.
That's the nice thing about recording these once a week. I get to avoid that feeling of just telling you what to do. Instead, I'm just reminding you about things of, it's been a week. Maybe I should remind her about this.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on.
Can I get you to like, auto run, please? Okay, guess he just doesn't want to today. There we go. Meow.
In the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to...
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Kanema.
Okay.
With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds, and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour. Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
What's it back in there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what? A 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Cool. Nice.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
Yeah.
Man loves his car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
Radio time.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about that serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt sur la clé in 42. It was part of a special order of Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Well, visual calculus has yet to steer you wrong yet.
Yeah. A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Please do. That's the murder victim.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Alright, thanks, bye.
57.
In the cabin, you
Alright. That's one step closer on that.
Yeah.
Investigate the apartment, find Morel, run the number, wait for tomorrow. Forgot to do that. Let's see. Find the gloves down the coast. Oh, yeah, we can check the coastline and see if it's see if we cannot go yet.
I can already tell you can't. It doesn't open till day 3.
But what if? Just for me. Yeah.
Nope.
Bye.
At least I believe it's day 3 that it opens.
Well, we can walk back here, but there's nothing back here.
That is true.
Well, let's head back up. And I guess we might as well just talk to those guys now.
Yeah.
And I'll
And
make
I
sure
think
I
we
have...
should end it after we talk to the guys.
Mhm. Let me make sure I have the best talking outfit on.
Yeah.
Rhetoric -1 from the hat.
Take off the hat. I do believe your
Authority
glasses...
-1 from the glasses, but they're giving me logic. Well, the authority doesn't matter anyway. Like, the authority's already... Like, they hate us.
Yeah.
Esprit de corps, physical instrument. Okay. Looks like this is the fit. Money. Sorry, I was like... Alright.
This is where you say your bed.
All right.
Hey.
He and his men carry themselves like giants. You'll need to prove your mettle to be taken seriously.
Detective,
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
Jeez.
He
Mm-hmm.
understood what you were doing, taking inventory of them.
Yeah, you fuck with the Hardie boys, you fuck with Titus Hardie.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Yeah. You're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
Picture of what?
Of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud. of the crime scene.
Ooh.
Compare it to these guys.
The man hangs in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yeah.
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
But there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Called the shots that night.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardie boy without arresting all Hardie boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Yeah.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
You do.
That's right, asshole. Titus Hardie runs the Hardie Boys. Ain't that so, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms. The others can't read. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
Jesus.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary? That's it?
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Oh, jeez.
That's pretty messed up.
To harassment, to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls.
grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming, "Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?" Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Is this the same girl who was sexually assaulted?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Right, but who was it then? It's a very serious allegation.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Damn. How does the bullet in his head factor into this?
Huh?
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain. Why was it there if you hanged him?
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
Interesting, sire. It's as if he's lying to protect someone. He's not very good at it.
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma, it's your problem. This will not turn into a cross-examination.
You murdered him just like that? No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revolution under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cops' school, idiot?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
The lieutenant goes in for the leg sweep. Titus does not see it coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then
Oh.
see if it all adds up.
I think you could just go for it, but you might want to get more
I
information
could.
first.
But I could potentially get a perfect check.
You could.
Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, copper. Samaran boxing style.
Samaran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for.
97.
Where'd all this action take place?
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Even if I get another point, it won't help. Because 97, I think, is the highest a check can go in this game. But
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
it is 97. I would have to roll double ones to fail this.
Yep.
Let's go.
Titus is solid as a rock.
I
and
felt
so
it coming.
are a few others, but
I felt it. I felt
double
that
one.
chance. I heard it. There was like a reverberation in my soul of me dying to that. Tell me who's solid.
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
And who's cracking? That was weird.
Yeah.
This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain.
Whoa. We just had some audio distortion.
He looked up, startled, his forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
There's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Okay. I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, copper?
Or not, I guess I just don't. I'm not going to say this because it's just going to go poorly. So what are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
No.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Authority, godly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take off. Okay.
And I think we'll see if we can figure out what he's not telling us next time.
We sure will. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye-bye.